Sounds as well. What did you make of that one?
It was a good first hit out. It was a competitive game, especially early. I thought we started really well, and then they probably got a bit on top around the ball. Pretty tough conditions out there. It was a good solid breeze blowing across the ground, which made it probably hard for both teams to move the ball. So whoever sort of got on top were able to lock the ball in their half a little bit, and after half time that was Freo.
Can you take much out of, obviously you use these games to work on things like the ball movement. Does it make it tricky when you have come up against these conditions?
A little bit, but it's good it makes it sort of high pressure. It's a very scrappy sort of game, high pressure game. So it's good to practice that part of your football. But look, there were some really good signs out of it. We fielded quite a young team today. A lot of guys got their first look playing for the Eagles. So really excited to see how those boys would go.
Willem Dersma looks like he's not going to be overawed at AFL level.
No, Willem and all the boys who played their first games for the club we thought did really well. So Willem was obviously fantastic. He's put together a really good training block, as is Josh Lindsay and Cooper. And then Dev Robinson and Harry Schellenberg played their first games for the club as well. So it was exciting to give those guys a hit out.
Did he exceed your expectations at all, Willem, with how comfortable he looked out there?
He's a pretty laid-back sort of kid, and he's been training really well for a while. Really happy with how he went out there, but no, I think he's got high expectations on himself. But no, Willem's been building nicely. It was good to see him play against some good experienced AFL players and hold his own.
So how have Elliot Yeo back in that midfield mix must have been pretty pleasing for you as well. He didn't show too many signs of rust, I suppose.
No, it was fantastic to have him back. He just wanted to get through the game and enjoy himself, and just had a chat with him then, and he just loved being out there. So I know the boys love playing with him, and that's exciting to have him back and training and building his loads up for the season.
It looked like Harley and Jim, life was a bit easier on them to have Elliot back doing some of the contest and defensive stuff. So I'm sure they were very pleased to be playing alongside him again.
Yeah, definitely. Like, he's an elite contest player, and he has been for a long period of time. So to have him back in the team and around the ball will definitely make us better and a lot more competitive.
What can you tell us about Noah Long's injury?
Yeah, look, it didn't look great for Noah. Don't have any details yet, other than he'll go off for scans. So our thoughts are definitely with Noah. Yeah, it didn't look great in the tackle, but we don't have any information as of yet.
Have you spoken to him at all? Obviously, he's come through so many injuries already. It's been a tough start to his career.
Yeah, look, the coach has been down with him, and yeah, he's obviously pretty disappointed without sort of knowing exactly what's wrong. But Noah's put in a fantastic block of training. He's been one of our best performed over pre-season, so he'll find out, and we'll put our arms around him and support him, whatever the result.
Just back on Yowie, it looks like he's playing a bit of forward minutes. Is that to try and get his time on ground up a little bit? We saw a few years ago when he came back from another big injury, he was sort of playing that 50% time on ground. What's that going to look like this year?
Yeah, definitely building his training up and his loads up. We just think he's such a good contest player, whether that's at stoppage, forward, or even behind the ball. So we'll just work out where's the best fit for Yowie and for the team. And it might be a bit inside, it might be a bit forward, sort of explore where that looks for us. But wherever he's near the ball, he's dangerous, and we'll work out where the best mix is for him going forward.
Devin Robertson was in that first centre bounce and spent a lot of time there today, so should we interpret that he's sort of the front runner to be in there come Gold Coast round one?
Oh, there's still 3 weeks to go. Like, Dev's put a fantastic pre-season as well, and he's one of our midfielders, whether that's inside mid or on a wing. Dev's pretty versatile to be able to play both roles. You've seen him; he works incredibly hard, and he's got a good defensive mindset. So Dev's certainly in the mix, along with the other midfielders.
With Ruben missing today, seeing with the foot soreness, do you expect him to be available for your next practice game?
I think Ruben, I'm not sure the exact time frame of Ruben's return, but there was a few guys out, a few experienced guys, a few of our backs who are on the minor end. Ruben's one of those guys that has done a huge pre-season, along with Liam Baker, Jack Graham, Starcevic, Hoffy. They've done a mountain of work, those guys. We just want to make sure they're ready to go for the start of the season.
We saw great hands from Joe Shanahan a few times. What are you expecting for his development this year?
Just that he keeps developing, keeps improving. Like, I'm new to the club. and you sort of forget how young Job is. Second year forward is incredibly young to be playing and impacting. What he did last year at AFL was fantastic to play and impact. And like all our young developing players, we want them to be competitive every week and keep getting better. And Job's on that track.
Obviously, with the Oscar Allen size hole, do you think he's the front runner to sort of fill that come round one?
Yeah, look, he's definitely, if you look up forward today, there was Cooper, there was Archer Reid, there was Job, and obviously Jake Waterman. But they're three, Cooper, Archer and Job are three really young, promising, exciting players that I think the supporters should be really excited for the future, seeing those boys down there. They'll take a little time to develop, but they're certainly working hard on their game, and it's exciting for the club.
Jacob Newton as well. He got a small taste at the end of last year. It looks like he's ready to really break it outside though. Yeah,
Jacob's had a fantastic pre-season. He's extremely powerful. He can compete in the air and on the ground. Still relatively new to the game and learning his game. But he's dynamic and explosive, and we're excited what Jacob can do.